This is the exam.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it totally counts. This is our first mission. This counts. In Dia's eyes, at least.
What else happened?
That's about it.
No.
No, that's all that happened. I got friends.
Okay.
Hyper
Well, what else
decided on a
happened?
horrible rule for a group of martial characters.
Look, I was expecting like some versatility.
Not
We're level
this low
5!
level.
We're all marshals.
The level 5 versatility is attack and then attack.
Exactly. Level 5 is when you get to attack twice. We don't get versatility until like 10.
Most you guys get to attack twice.
Oh, you're a
Big Frog,
Rodwy.
it's your fault.
So yeah, we're
Okay.
about to die.
So, like I said, I made some adjustments to the stats for this fight.
It may be too little too late at this point.
Well, we're fine. We are.
You're fine.
Okay. Well, it didn't keep the initiative table, so we're all gonna have to reroll initiative.
I see the initiative table.
Yeah, I see the initiative.
You do?
Yeah, I see it.
don't. Where is it?
Click initiative button.
I'm clicking the initiative. Hang on, let me read.
Oh, is it minimized? And like hiding in a corner of the screen?
I think that's exactly what's happening.
It hates you.
Hiding.
Because
It's
we
afraid.
Well, now I don't even see it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I accidentally loaded up Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Whoops. Yeah, no, wait, what the hell? I clicked on Blessing of the Holy Blood, and then I clicked back, and then it loaded up Thirsty Sword. The fuck?
I fell. Ow, that hurts. Ow.
Okay. Does anybody else want to say what happened before we begin? Before we leave off with that?
We've got tricked.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got bamboozled.
I don't know why you would
false
believe that at all.
pretenses.
It's not lying.
False
Just trying to make the best of an incredibly bad situation.
I mean, you guys didn't ask. I'm just saying.
Currently, the
This
twins
is-
are dying, and the lying rainbow cat is almost dead. It is all up to the thief.
All things considered, we're doing great.
On the bright side, Reginald Stu is having a good time.
Who the fuck is Stu?
The other
Stu was the
Carmichael
only one. Stu was the only one having a good time.
is this one up here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
wait.
well-
So who's down and who's up?
Both the twins
I'm
are
down. Both twins are down.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so first top of the round.
Why is it? Is it me?
Yes.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well, so Alter is down.
Mhm.
Yep. Both twins are hitting the floor, walking the dinosaur.
God fucking damn it.
You're telling me.
So Silver's is gonna cunning action, take out her healing potion and just fucking uncork it and just shove it into Alter's mouth.
Liz.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. No, not cunning action. Fast hands. Yeah, so that's what she's
Okay.
using. Take the use an object action, and then she's gonna just take out her fucking rapier. And so, does Ultra come up in her turn?
Yeah.
So she gets sneak attack.
Yeah?
Well, okay, cool. What do I? How? What is
1d4
my?
plus 4. I think.
Amy,
Yeah.
will you do
Healing
the honors, or do I? I don't know how it works.
It's healing potion is 1d4 plus 4, right?
Yes.
I mean, do you want to do it? You can.
No, you do it.
Okay.
I can
Well,
do
you want to
it.
blame? You want to blame me in case it rolls low?
Yes.
All right, then you get what you get. 5.
Actually,
You're
How
hold
could
on.
you? How
Is
could you do this to me?
A standard healing potion?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's actually 2d4. 2d4 plus Wait a second. Where am I getting the 1d4 plus 4? 2d4
You
plus
get
2.
7.
How could you do this to me, Amy?
You get. Wait, what is it? 2d4 plus 2?
Yes.
Okay, so you get 5 again. I
How
got
could
a
you do
1
this to
and a
me, Amy?
3. 2. He says, you're up at 5 HP. Real fast, just fucking shoves it in his mouth.
Ah.
He gets up, and then she's gonna go straight for the rapier at this fucking wolf fucker.
Yeah.
Alright, fucking weapons. Attack with rapier. Does a 16 hit?
That does it.
Fuck yeah, okay. That's 8 damage, plus her sneak attack is
Hell yeah.
15.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that wolf's dead. Yeah, good shit.
Fuck you.
Holy shit!
Everything you fucking stand for is what she
Yeah,
says to
you
it.
like grip your potion and you just break it on Alter's face, and he's like, "I'm up, I'm up, I'm up," and then in the same grab it, flip it, slice right through its neck. Just sheer annoyance.
Sheer annoyance. This is not how the day was supposed to go. God fucking damn it. That's her turn.
Remind me not to mess with her.
It's too late.
Okay, dear.
Oh, frick. I know I have my healing spirit out. And it's concentration. Can I move it? Is it allowed to move?
Yes, I believe so.
Where is it?
I know it was on top of me because I got a heal from it.
Okay.
But
Are you gonna move it to Isol, I assume?
Yes.
Remind me next time you cast it to get you like a token.
Yeah, thank
I'll make you like a Casper token.
It's another carbuncle.
Okay.
Shining
It's-
glitter down to heal. Yeah, I'll just can't move that far. It's a range of 60. So.
Yeah, it can move that far, yeah.
Okay,
Bonus
cool.
action.
Yeah, I'll move.
It's you move it. It's a range of 60 when you cast it. It's 30 feet to move.
Oh, 30? Well, it's still
You'll
move,
still
so.
make it either way, yeah.
Yeah. So I will move that, and that was the bonus action to move it, or is that the action to move it?
That's bonus action.
Okay. And I have to look at my frickin' thing again, see what I can get.
It doesn't do anything until the start of my turn, though.
Okay. I wanted to get Stu to move.
Okay.
To the flan.
Okay.
Have him use gouge, the shining topaz thing.
Okay.
Some saving throw against your spell DC.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, but I have to hit first, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Must
It
make a
does
wisdom
hit.
saving throw against my spell DC. On a failed save, the creature has disadvantage on actions taken against targets other than the topaz carbuncle for their next action.
Pretty sure that does not pass.
Yeah,
Okay, so it now has to attack the topaz.
it is taunted.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So the bunny, a small bunny, like 3 feet tall, looks to the wolf, looks to the other wolf, looks to the madness that's coming over here, and it's gonna buck it. It's gonna move. Okay. So he's gonna stop here very briefly to cast a regen spell on this air elemental. So it'll start off its turn with 2 healing, and then it's gonna book it up these stairs. And then that is its turn. The Flynn now has to attack. Is it just attacking or is it spoilers?
It's action, I believe. Double checking.
So any action that's not on it.
Their
Okay.
during their next action. So action.
Well, it was in the middle of Call Lightning, so it's going to continue that, but it's going to be on the Carbuncle now. So I believe you have to make a dexterity check. Or he does, which I believe uses your proficiencies.
Yes. No, it has its own stat block. No.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which I haven't up to my dex at all, so it's literally what I have.
Okay.
And then you take
It
proficiency
succeeds.
bonus, right?
Yeah, it succeeds, so it halves damage. So the damage is. Let's go to take 7 damage.
And this pathway that this is on is like 10 feet up, right? From the
Yeah.
ground? Okay. Trying to make sure you're not about to give me a whole bunch of fucking death rolls fails here. Ugh.
Well, you heal at the start of your turn because you're in healing spirits, so you'll get up, but it's the other elemental's turn. It is going to shoot wind at Ia in an attempt to knock her into fallen. Okay, so you're going to take. You're going to take 16 damage, and you have to make a dexterity throw.
Doesn't matter. I'm down.
Which means I
You're
don't
down.
heal.
Fuck.
And I think Stu disappears.
Yep, Stu disappears.
Well, fuck. I wasn't expecting the air elemental to crit. Okay. That's solid. How it goes. Wolf's gone. Alter! Save the day.
I don't think that's mathematically possible. I can't heal anyone.
I thought it was the action didn't matter, right? Because
I can't actually. I think I can get, unless I have to move around this thing, then I can't get there.
You can probably try and jump over it.
How high is it? I assumed it was like its gigantic
water.
tower with fire on it.
No, this. This is water.
This? I'm trying to
Yeah.
get to this thing.
Oh, okay.
Because my twin.
That's fair. That's completely fair, actually.
So
Yeah.
can you jump over this? Is what?
But that's got to be like
Yeah,
the nature of it looks like a gigantic tower.
Probably not.
Let me check to see if I have. No, I can't. I can't have send because I did not have anything. I did not attack. So let me check really quick. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, then I'm gonna double move to get. I can't really get around it. That's fine. I'll move as close as I can get. The space is a little fucky here. That I would that's attacking distance, right? Without having to double move.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Then I'm going to attack this fucking creature that is standing over my sister.
Yeah.
Roll. That
That hits.
is an attack for 10 damage, 10 slashing damage. And I build 1 sen. And then I will attack one more time, because I can do that, because I am level 5. 16?
That's a concerningly long silence.
Oh, She said yes. We can't hear her. Or
Oh, okay.
you guys can't hear
Yes,
her.
that does it.
There you go.
Nice. Let me make sure. Yeah, you only gain 1 charge in a round of combat. Okay, well, then that is another 13 slashing damage.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Isul.
Yep. Done.
Done. Okay. Top of the round, Silvers.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm away from my computer. So would I have to go off of what Alter did, or do I just have free range?
Oh, I forgot about the rule.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I broke it.
You didn't
didn't
because he cast a spell.
Right. So could I attack?
You could do a ranged attack.
Yeah.
You can't do a melee attack.
Yeah, I am for. What's the fucking? She's got. I want to remember. Fuck, I forgot if she threw both of her daggers or just one.
I think you just threw one.
All right, she's got one left.
You don't
All
have
right.
a bow?
She does. So a short bow. Could she
Yeah.
use her bow?
Yeah.
Okie doke. She's gonna use bow. 23
That
hit.
hits. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Do I get the sneak attack?
Yes, because Alter is in range, and we did discuss that.
Okay, so 19 damage with
Yeah.
bow.
Okay, it's dead. Between Alter's attacks and your quick short bow slash, just a couple of quick samurai slashes, and then just samurai bolt straight to where its face would be, and the air elemental sort of like dissipates within the air.
All right. And that's it for her.
That's it. Okay. Dia, make your throw.
That's a
Oof.
fail.
That is one fail.
Fuck.
The bunny is now completely out of spell slots, so it is going to run the fuck away. It has done its job, and it has done its job.
I'm just saying, this is a chance to let me die, guys. If you really don't want Dia around, this is your chance.
Silvers doesn't want Dia around. I do. However.
Alter wouldn't just let you die.
Exactly.
He just wouldn't feel good about it.
Call lightning, so it now must move.
I'm just saying.
Although, if you want Dia to die, I could definitely facilitate that.
I should have moved. I'm sorry.
So, wait, the air elemental is dead now, right?
Yeah, I'm marking it.
Mm-hmm.
The bunny's out of spell slots. Bunny's out of job. Bunny is running away. Where's my... Okay. That's going to be its turn.
Alter.
Well,
The last action was a double dash, so...
I'm going to... No, I can't move. Then, because you moved twice.
Yeah, don't take the dash action.
What that is, dashing gives you a move action, so I can't move because moving is what is the thing, right?
I'm going to say it's different because you actually have to like use an action to do that. So
she didn't move. She used an action to dash and then a bonus action to dash.
Yep.
Okay, well then I'm
This
gonna
is
move
Piper
over here.
saying, "Don't overthink it." She wants to be done with
Then-
the fight.
Then
Yes.
I am going to roll medicine to try and stabilize.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Goddamn.
Yep, she's up.
No, that just
Nice.
makes me 0, doesn't it?
I'll say because he crit, you can be up with 1 HP. That is a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
I try to reward it where it's appropriate, but sometimes I won't. Live, damn you! Punches her chest.
He like baseball slides down next to her and drops his sword and then tears off a couple pieces of his sleeve so that he can start like clogging wounds so that they don't bleed. Gotta apply pressure.
Okay.
Not a doctor.
Wolf is dead. Isul. Oh, I can actually just remove people from initiative.
Trying to double check if I have. I don't think I bought healing potion.
I didn't either.
You didn't?
I bought a whole bunch of other shit. Healing potions are expensive.
I did buy one, but I ended up having to use it, I think, because of me going down at one point.
Yeah, he's
Great.
gone
I
down
can't
twice.
quite remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a healing potion.
The adrenaline's kicking in and everyone's just kicking ass now.
I really don't want to go running into a fight with 1 HP. But okay. Here we are. So we'll just kind of pop up, just kind of lever herself up with her fucking halberd, just fucking okay. Thank you. And just kind of trudge over to the fucking flawn at this point. Done. As done as a person can be. And sure what I can do here. I forget. The damage die and then okay. Cool. So that'll be 1. Ooh. It's a nice.
That's what we call juicy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Fucking how
that'll
many-
hit.
How many
And
crits so
then-
far this session?
3? 4?
2. I don't think that hits.
No, it's plain. It does hit.
Hmm.
It's squishy. It's very.
But I get to reroll
Like,
the
literally
damage die, so it's not 6 because I roll 1 or a 2. I get to reroll, so that is
Yeah.
a
It is literally made of squish. So
D10 plus 4, so it's actually 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Top of the round.
that's all she can do.
Top of the round. It's Silver's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fucking boy. Okay. She pretty far. She can't reach Dia. She can't really do anything for Dia. Either way. So she's probably gonna move like right. If I can. I'm gonna move like right here. Forward. And short bow again?
Short bow again.
Because range attack's different from melee, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okie doke. Fucking short bow. Boop. 21 hit.
It do
Do
hit.
hit. So it's 8 damage plus sneak attack would
Plus
be another 8. 16.
Okay, it's almost dead. Not quite. It's very close.
And she's not going to use her bonus action.
It's fine because Isul's about to go down again anyway. We know what its next action's gonna be.
Yup.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
ready for the 5th crit of the game? The 5th crit of the day?
Whew.
Okay, good. 1 for ours. 1 for, 1 against.
Ooh.
The action is going to take its turn and try to rapidly slap at Isul.
Slap.
Does a 16 hit your AC?
Ooh.
And one more. No. Okay.
Like plitter platter.
Dancing.
I
One
know,
HP
it's literally trying to
dancing.
it's literally trying to take a literally slap you with the flan. That's what he's trying to do.
Sticks
the
the opposite end of the halberd out to keep it at like
You
10
just
feet
get like
away.
a whiff of lemon.
Lemon pledge.
Yep, you get a smell of lemon pledge from the flan.
Alter, come kill this thing for me.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And remember, you'll be within range to get advantage.
What is the thing that goes before altar? Oh, it's dead. Okay. I was looking at the initiative and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, then yeah. Well, I can't attack it because it attacked.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna move behind it.
You can use the help action.
I will use the help action to
Okay.
give my twin advantage. I forgot that was that was even a thing.
DM here. Nice DM here. Okay. Okay, Isola.
Wow. She hasn't cast Fireball yet.
I let
Don't remind her.
Y'all told me no fireball for 3 turns, and I have been living up to that, okay?
Alright, everyone evacuate real quick.
I've been good.
It's still up?
No, it is dead.
Okay, then we gotta go chase the fucking rabbit.
So, because this money's just gonna go around, I just... we can call combat here. I just want everybody to see how long it would take you to catch it. So just everybody roll me, athletics checks.
Athletics checks.
And get the poor carbuncle up.
I mean, Silverus can dash a lot.
Yeah. I just want the rolls to say, because you can dash as a cunning action, I'll give you advantage. I just want to see, because the judge and the other person is going to be watching this, the person that led you here is going to be watching you guys. I just want to see.
I have a question. When you say catch the carbuncle, do you mean stab it in its neck? Because Alter would stab it in its neck.
With the bunny, you said, right?
I said the bunny, I said help the carbuncle, not stab the carbuncle.
Oh, the bunny. The thing that the bunny was the thing summoning, right? Or casting a bunch of spells.
Yes.
Yeah.
The healer. Yeah.
This thing over here.
So, yeah, Alter's going to try to chase it down and stab it in the neck because he wants it dead because it hurt his sister.
Yeah, absolutely. I was saying carbuncle because you were saying stab Dia when I said help the carbuncle.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So,
okay.
But you were saying catch it. Alter's not going to try to catch it. He's just going to chase it down to try and kill it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, Silverus, nope. After, I imagine Silverus was gonna go try. Oh shit!
Okay, there you go, Joe.
Someone's pissed.
Describe the bunny hunt.
But Silverus runs up, tries to catch it with her hands, and Alter just rushes past, sword in that sort of upturned beside his eyes aimed stance, and he just rushes forward and just cleaves off its head. Clean, severed.
Okay.
Well, that seems a bit excessive.
And kill it. The judge gives a whistle, and all of the creatures that it summoned have vanished. It turns to the two watching, the dragon and the small Lollafall lady. It gives her a nod and then just floats up into the air and just vanishes, coming completely unseeable. And she gives a clap of hands and she's like, well, that was certainly a fight. I don't think I've ever seen such creative tactics being used.
Fuck off. And Alter's gonna throw her the bird.
I was about to say, Sewell just flips her off from where she's sitting.
Right. Does anybody need aid after that?
Points to Carbuncle on the ground. I've really used one healing potion.
You can
on
see
this
her
one.
face just like turn into a soft cringe. And she's like,
Dia-
all right, give her to me.
Dia is knocked out.
We can't hear you
Huh? Can't hear me?
for a second, but it was...
I was gonna say I could hear me. Dia is knocked out and drooling.
Isul probably let Alter like run off after the buddy and just sat on the stairs. And then afterwards, he sees like Dia's getting taken care of. Silver's is still up. She just kind of leans back up against the stairs and looks up at Alter as he comes back. You okay?
He like
Your dragon
Just a
runs
big
up to you
exhale?
and tackles you.
What'd you say, Joe?
he just Alter just like kind of rolls his neck a little bit and then rotates his shoulders. Just goes, I'll live.
And
He'll like backhand tap you and be like, what about you?
This is why Father always tried to find ways around. And when the dragon comes up, she just like groans, like pats it on the head. It's okay,
Happy
sir.
dragon. Happy dragon noises. I want to make happy dragon noises, but I don't know like what to do yet. But eventually you'll get happy dragon noises. Okay. The Lalafell, her name is Lala Neko. She quickly picks up the carbuncle and like puts her hand on her forehead and just like pushes healing magic into Dea so she can be up and stabilize.
Oh, I haven't felt that great in forever. I feel fully recharged. Ha ha ha.
You know,
Alter
I
Well
just
done,
think-
eye
team.
twitches.
Of course you do.
Well done, team. Well done. I knew I chose correctly with you all.
Isil's still like laid back against the steps. She's staring at the ceiling. But ask Sylvester. Breathe a little bit of air.
Yes, do that, please. Kill them. Let him just point. I want so many things to die.
The dragon looks up to you, looks to Dea, looks back up to you, tilts its head.
Isil just takes a slow breath. But not today. Maybe. Maybe soon. Definitely soon.
Shall we retire to my office now and finish up the proceedings?
Onward.
Alter is
Right.
just like rubbing his face really hard. Kind of like the sleepies. You just like rub your eyes, try to wake up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she like ushers all of you back into the elevator, and
And
then
Dia is prancing his way after. He is so happy, and he hops back into his armor suit.
No, for someone who almost died, you seem very happy about it.
What do you mean? I don't die. Why, that's impossible. Ha ha ha.
We can certainly test that assumption.
Alter will kind of slide over to Silverus and bump her with his elbow, and he'll say, "Hey, speaking of almost die, thank you. I appreciate it. Picking me up."
Well, you actually
Oh,
weren't going to
perfect.
die. None of you would have. This is a test after all. We're not going to kill failing participants.
Do I get to wipe
Let
the yellow
me-
card off of my thing? This was a
No,
test.
you don't.
Oh,
What?
great.
Like, well, either way, if you're not up and about, they're going to hit me next.
Yeah, kind of nods his head. Just fair point. But still, you at least care enough to block your face. So, thanks for thinking of me.
I suppose. But okay. Let's get this over with so that I can just go back to the bar and forget all of this happened.
That sounds delightful.
Okay.
I'm not inviting you. That's me myself going.
Oh no, I'm just commenting on how your plan makes perfect sense, and I'm going to do that myself. I didn't plan on going with you. Of course, I'm.
They'll just be together at the same place. And the same thing. But not together. No.
No.
I-
No,
Is
it's not an
this
invitation.
what-
It's just me going to a different bar.
Is this what those youngins call shipping?
Oh God,
Oh my god.
it's session 2. There can't be a ship.
Two. Well, don't follow what bar I'm going to.
Okay, that's fine with me. And he swings his sword up and over his shoulder, just starts tapping it.
Okay.
I just wanted to drink.
And I would like a moment of silence while we ride the elevator, please. Thank you.
Where are we going again? To the office to do what?
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, now that you've gotten the official go ahead from the judge, I can finish your paperwork and give you a couple things and let you be on your way. She all puts you back into her office, and she kind of sits back up. Or she doesn't sit back up; she stands back up. She's like standing on the chair as she's finishing the paperwork. And she's like, "So I do hope you understand that while that was a test, it is about the average difficulty that you're going to be having as you start. We've tried to put at least a good amount of realism into it. You all understand the risks that you'll be taking now as part of a clan?"
No more risky than what we already did.
She nods. Okay. Okay. So, Dia, are you willing to take up the responsibilities and administrative tasks of being a clan leader?
Why, this is what I had planned for all along.
You'll do the paperwork. Delightful.
Okay. So she leaves for a moment, and she comes back with a box, and she opens it up. The first thing she hands to Dia is a silver key. Very well. Then these will be... This key and the address listed in will lead you to the room that you've been given as a clan. There are a couple of beds, a table, and a kitchen for everybody. As you expand, you can pay for bigger accommodations if that's what you want to use your money on. And she'll give you like an address to like further down in the ward. She also hands down a bag of gold. Here's 1,000 gold. This should be used to supply yourselves and to pay for information. I'll explain that in a moment. She hands you like this folder. This folder is used to submit your official quest. Once you've turned them in, just simply hand them to the guild hall so they have reference for it. You will be receiving an advisor within a day or two, as soon as we find somebody available. Somebody to help you get used to how a clan is run. They'll typically stay for about a month, but then they'll typically leave. They'll help you with your initial stuff.
There's 4 of us. How fucking hard can it possibly be?
Well, there is a lot of paperwork, official things, management.
Management?
Oh, I'll do fine. I'll do fine. I've done this before.
I'm just fucking confused as to how much fucking management can happen. There's 4 of us.
For now, yes, but most clans do try to branch out and recruit more people. You can, of course, not do that if you want, but
No, I would appreciate it if someone more, she looks over at Dia, experienced could handle it for a bit.
she nods. You can. Your advisor will be able to manage new recruits as well if you decide to. We can get more on that later, though. We will try to find a suitable advisor within a couple of days. After that, I believe. Oh yes, you all have membership cards now. And she hands out like a membership card to each and every one of you. It has like your picture, your name, and what clan you're registered with.
Yeah. Okay, so how I imagine this is he's had the armor holding like its hands out to get the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Dia hops out of the helmet and looks at the card, and like his eyes are shining. It's stars, and like he is so happy right now. And he looks at it as she's holding it out, and he's like, "It's finally kind of like giggling and shit."
Just a
And
card.
he takes it in his mouth. Like,
Do keep these with you. They are incredibly important. Not only do they allow you to register for work, shops sometimes offer discounts if you do stuff for them, and most importantly, they're there so we know how to identify the body should it come to that. So guard that with your lives, if at all possible. Do you
Dia's
have any other
crying.
questions?
This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Thank you, Lalaneko. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. Do any of you
Sewell
have
just
any other?
steps forward where to like take whatever it was that was like key to the house and like
Mhm.
address, and she just kind of looks at it and then looks at Ladeco and nods and turns and walks out. It's bedtime.
While they
Wait
walk
for
out,
me.
while the twins are walking out, are you gonna leave too, Silverus, or no?
She'd probably follow after like 2 seconds after them.
Okay.
Gives like Lala Neko a nod. Just follows probably.
Dia hops back into the armor suit / backpack thing because this is now going to be where he stores everything. And he comes back out holding a 3 blueprints in his mouth somehow. It's like, okay, so I have specifications I want to do for the house, the guild house. Who do I talk to about this? Because I want this, this, and this, and this, and this.
Well, don't
Just
forget to save
rambling.
up. Don't forget to save up money to accept the quest. That's all I can advise you on. We can probably, once you get your own hall, you can go to a builder and request whatever you want.
Is there no guild builder?
I mean, there is, but you need a clan hall for that. We don't do renovations on specific buildings or specific rooms, you see. The higher up clans have their own, like, guild halls, guild manors. You're getting basically a larger apartment building.
Oh. Well, that'll be fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't give houses to every new clan that chops up. But do your best, and you'll be able to get one eventually.
He hops back into his suit of armor and gives a bright wave. Thank
Yes,
you.
Good fortunes to you.
Somehow the suit of armor is skipping. It is
Is
very
it?
loud.
Is it hollow? So it's just like ka-kong, ka-kong, ka-kong.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
It's officially his backpack as well, so you might hear some rattling and shit. But it is pretty much empty.
I imagine that like the fucking criminal corner over here. We're walking out, and we just like all of a sudden just hear the fucking clank, 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 just getting closer and closer. It's like, oh my goodness.
It's a little too close. Siveth just like jumps into Alter's arms. Like, nope. Off the ground.
Silver's is fucking like as soon as she hears Dia coming, she starts speed walking. She hears Dia getting closer. She's like, "That's it. I'm running. See you all later." She's fucking booking it to the bar.
So what you're saying? It's that Final Fantasy beam.
Silver says, "I fucking booked it to the bar."
Tra la 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 la. Skipping everywhere, making a bunch of noise.
Do you go back to the same one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only thing that's the only one she knows in this city. So she's going in that one.
Okay.
Also,
Is everybody else?
He's gonna pick a fucking random one. Anything that is not the one he went to first. As a cursed bar, fuck that place.
How many bars are there? Is there more than one? Is there more than 3?
There's gotta be another one.
Piper
Please.
says there's a good number. Of
With a
Okay, then,
city
yeah, so-
this size, there's a mini.
Okay, so she's gonna go to a different bar as well, not to the same one. I just thought there was only one. Just any fucking random bar she's gonna go into to get a seat at the bar and just order drinks.
Want both you to roll percentile dice?
No.
What are the
You're within,
fucking
like-
odds?
If you're both
No.
within 20, you show up at the same bar.
There's no way you roll anywhere
No.
near me.
No, it's 100, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no way. Look at that. Easy.
Yeah, so no way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Silvers is by herself, like she wants to be.
Okay. And are you following your brother?
Well, let's say we were walking side by side for wherever.
Yes, she wants to go sleep, but if he's just like wandering off to a bar, she's like, fucking, oh, okay. God damn it.
One drink, and then you can go sleep, even though it's daylight still.
I'm gonna message you something, Piper.
Okay.
I don't know if it's daylight still. Even if it's not, he's just going to say that to be a shit.
I just want to go to sleep and pretend this is all very bad dream.
I have bad news is when you wake up, it will continue to be a reality that we live in. But I can't discourage you from sleeping. So, go do your thing.
Why did we do this?
We wanted
Yes,
to be
can I?
better
Okay,
than
that-
our family.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so you're gonna go do that. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Preferably
sorry.
before they. Yeah.
Before that, yeah, you're gonna haste it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Okay. You need to tell me what type you're getting so I can add it to the description, but
Shiny. Gaudy. Definitely gaudy. Colorful. Lots of color. All
Okay,
colors.
I hope you're
Think
not
of-
spending money on whatever you're buying because there's a high likelihood Isul is going to break it. Let me just put it that way.
Why would Dia do something like that? That's totally not within Dia's character at all.
okay, so we'll start with Silphris. Silphris, what are you doing, Silphris? You're drinking.
Silvers is went to a bar and just has gotten one drink that she is nursing to help with the headache.
Oh, you look like you've had a rough day.
rougher than most. Who's speaking?
The bartender.
Okay.
It's like becoming like evening, so people are starting to trickle in, but you're still like one of the only ones in here for now.
Gotcha.
So he's bored.
Hmm. Rough days are getting more and more common.
Well, that's kind of how it is these days. Struggles left and right, clans constantly fighting for supremacy, nations at each other. You know, what's your poison?
Like drink specifically?
Well, drinks are just fine too. You know, I can buy you another one, but you know, tell me about your day. You know, one a year. I'm bored. I'm just a bartender, man.
Just a bartender. Well, I've had a day, and I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna cry. Tosses you another drink.
Thank you.
Piper's like, hey, you want to role play? Amy, no, I don't think I will.
No, because just like some random bartender. It's like, no, she just wants to get drinks and then probably go to where the fucking clan hall is after.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. Goodbye now.
Okay. He leaves you alone, but underneath your drink is an address to somewhere that you don't know, and then a symbol in Thieves' Cant for hideout.
Did he just like invite
Is-
you home?
I
Wow.
assume it's more criminal-esque.
Yes.
Yes.
What a fucking power move.
Silverfish is gonna see this, and her demeanor is gonna change a tiny bit. Like, thank you for the drink. She like downs
Thanks.
it, puts it back down, pockets the address.
Okay. Okay, we'll move to Alter and Isul.
Just cranky. Cranky.
Alter has 2 drinks, one for himself and one to represent his sister that he takes for himself. Ugh. Cheers to making one of the biggest mistakes, but also most reasonable decisions of our lives.
I feel like that is debatable.
Well, we wanted to get away from family, and we've certainly done that well.
And we've walked right into the path of an idiot.
To be honest, I would much rather be in the pathway of an idiot than I would be in the pathway of family. Trying to see the bright side here. You could at least pretend there's a bright side.
She just stares at him for a moment and shakes her head. And Samantha's probably trying to steal the second drink.
No, stop it. He sort of slide it in the other direction, just like, this is, you don't even like mead. And she just slides it to the other end of the table. It's like, I don't know what this will do to your stomach, and you're going to take it out on me. Control your animal. How is he allowed in here?
It is not the first dragon. It is not the first dragon we've had in here, actually.
He's just still just like, how? It's just, ugh.
Don't complain.
Well.
She is more useful than you know.
He just loud slurps of his mead and just goes, is that a fact?
And you don't know how I found her, and you don't know everything about her. She's more useful than you know.
All I know is that she wants my food, and I don't want her to have it. Stop it.
Azul just kind of picks up Saveth and like drops her in her lap. Just stares at Alter for a moment and is quiet and thoughtful. We are really doing this, aren't we?
Well, I didn't want to tell you because you were so dead set on going to bed and waking up where it wasn't true, but yes, we are doing this. He like, even though he's cracking wise, he shrugs with a very kind of resigned look on his face, just like, yeah, there's not much else to be done. It's not like we were going to stay at home.
Let's just make sure that we don't die, even if they do.
Of course not. I don't know that woman, Silver something, but thankfully, she was kind enough to pick me up. And what was the actual? I hate calling it Alita. He puts a hand on his face and just like pinches his brow really hard. What about Dia? And I remember the name because of hatred, not because I think not because of affection. It is just it is pure spite that I am fueled at all right now.
So, just you see this like cringe, and then that fades back to that careful thoughtfulness. Well, the one is, I suspect, more used to the lifestyle that we lead than she's willing to tell, at the very least, and the other has magic at the very least.
Alter's eye twitches. You think they're useful?
One probably, the other possibly, very loosely.
Reasonable assessment. Considering we've only had one fight and it went absolutely shit. I think they cheated, and he puts his drink down a little bit too hard. Not our teammates, clanmates, which just sounds weird to me now. But he waves his hand kind of ambiguously in the air.
How
Test people.
how are
I don't trust them.
the cards being tracked? Are they like popping up on the membership card, or
How are the what being tracked?
the yellow and red cards?
Yeah. So you have like a little yellow dot on the top of your card.
Syl just kind of pulls her card out and like stares at it for a second, shakes her head. Well, I would like to say they cheated, but then we're more accustomed to cheating than others, and we just weren't smart enough this time.
Well, that's a good point. And he just like sighs and kind of lays down on the table and slurps.
Lays down
He's
and
like
slurps.
playing. Yeah, he sips the drink and then kind of reclines forward on the table and just kind of like tips the cup back and forth, kind of just playing with it. He's like, we should practice cheating more. We don't have any sort of cheating tactics yet. At least not for that sort of thing.
And Azul just kind of like tilts her head and nods. I guess there was some days that we need to actually pay attention to Father. And at that point, she will just kind of stretch, and Saveth will hop out of her lap, and she'll reach over and like ruffle Alter's hair as she stands up.
So as you get up, Isul, your dragon kind of like its ears perk up like a little lost kitten would, and it like dives outside of the bar, like scurries outside.
She freezes for exactly half a second and then just takes off after him.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
normal. And then Alter's gonna just chug one of his drinks and just dart out after his sister.
You can hear like the brief sounds of like something like a play fight occurring outside. Like you quickly hear like the sound of like stuff being moved around quickly and other signs of a struggle. And as you turn, you see that Sibet has actually found a friend.
Did her baby dragon?
Yep, another baby dragon.
Ah!
Alter walks outside. So it goes from like a run to like a slow jog to a walk, and then just goes, now there's two.
It is a young black dragon compared to your crystal dragon.
Oh. You can't have it. You already have one. You're not allowed to have two.
Well, it's mine either way. I'd prefer if you didn't take it.
Who
Yeah,
said that?
you look around and there is like a woman with like long silver hair and she's in black armor and at her side are a set of two katanas and she kind of
Oh.
like gives you like a friendly wave.
Are they like the dragons like the same age, roughly looking?
Roughly, yeah.
I'm
Isul,
sorry,
like,
but we haven't met before.
Isul's like
I
crouched
would
down and by
imagine-
the dragons, just watching the lady, but
Yeah.
a little bit more turned towards the dragons.
I would think I would meeting two of the same people. So yeah, what's up?
Well, we are recuperating from a very exhausting day at the office. And, well, it seems that, he just vaguely, like, gestures a circular hand towards the goddamn dragon. Is it Svith?
Saveth.
Sveth?
Yes.
He gestures a hand towards Sveth and just goes, until that one jumped out of the window, trying to chase down, presumably your... And he gestures at the same gesture towards her dragon. He goes, dragon. And, well, now I'm short one drink. But I drank most of the other one, so it's probably fine.
Well, I know just the remedy for that. And she like wraps her arm around you and pulls you back into the bar. Bartender, another two of the good stuff.
Isul just like watches and slowly picks up both dragons and just looks down at them like, well, that's interesting.
You pick up both dragons, just like, you're both mine now.
The bartender seems to know this lady because he just like immediately reaches for like the top shelf and just throws bottles at you two. Not gently there. He like flings it at her. But catches both of them and then sets one down next to you.
Well, oh, you certainly know how to have a good time. What is your name, he said?
My name is Kyo, and that little guy over there is Rava.
You cut out.
What was it?
My name is Kyo, and that little guy over there's name is Rava.
Theo and Rava. Oh. Well, suppose you're one of many guild members in this area as well?
Yep, that's me. I lead a modest clan. It's nothing special, but it ain't no weak sauce either. We can afford the good shit.
You lead the clan. Well, that's impressive. Well,
Something to do.
he, every so often, he like Alter's eyes dart down towards the two swords at her side, but he doesn't say anything or mention them outwardly. And then Alter will like kind of catch himself in the silence, be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm Alter, and where did my sister go? She is with he puts a hand to his face. She's going to try to steal your dragon. I hope you understand that. I won't help her if you decide to, well, take her arms off and reclaim your rightful ownership of the dragon. But just know that she's a bit, well, fighty with dragons.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody take so immediately to young dragons before. It's rather adorable, actually. You've got a good sister. Good taste.
Oh, well, I was gifted her against my will.
Ah. Yeah, I'm the same. I have a sister too. We kind of get at odds now and then, but life, right? The family. Takes a big fucking gulp. Sets.
He will
Oh my
like
God.
awkwardly toast to it and then take a pretty big gulp, but he's kind of overwhelmed by how incredibly outgoing she is. He's not prepared for this at all. Normally he's the outgoing one.
What? Little small girl like that? You're a big dragon. You can take more. Come on, chug.
Oh,
Is-
please. I really shouldn't. I have a few recent wounds from a literal fight we ever got.
Is
into
she also
earlier today.
an Aura or is she something else?
Here, I'll show you her picture. You can
I
kinda-
was assuming she was an
Hi.
aura, but that's a good question.
Can I get a spelling on their names, please?
Kiyo is her name,
Kiyo. Okay.
and the
Bravo.
dragon is Rava.
Thank you.
So she looks like.
Kiyo.
BINGO.
VINGU. Oh, that's edgy.
What? I'm blocking it
Great.
with my character sheet.
Still can't
You can
tell
kind
the
of see
races.
like, yeah, you can kind of see like small black horns leading back.
Mm-hmm.
He takes up a quarter of the town.
Yeah.
Are we the prey? No, we are the hunters.
Yeah, I was just looking. I was like, is that dead ass like some maneuver gear? Because it looks like it. And then I was like, oh, it's the swords. But I guess we're fucking partying. Alter is going to look back for his sister and be like, where the fuck did she go? Gee, God's above.
Is your sister like a lost puppy type? Because those are cute.
She is. Sure. I suppose you could say that. She is like a lost puppy until you get her mad, in which case she turns into a bit of a Tasmanian devil that's been starved for 3 days.
I know the type. My sister, she gets very rabid from time to time. Power this, strength that, must get better, etc.
Oh, I see. Is your sister part of your tribe at all? Or
No.
clan?
No. We can't. While we can stand each other, we can't stand each other, if you catch my drift.
I think I do. I think I do catch your drift.
I'll
Interesting.
toast to that.
Alter will also like awkwardly just, okay, I guess we're testing again. My sister is going to get pissed because I am going to get shit-faced.
The good stuff too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's top shelf stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point, like the little ditty he sings to himself just turns into just garbled nonsense.
Oh my god. He's gonna be
That's real
hungover as
lightweight.
fuck.
That's adorable.
That is, I have not drank in a long time. Typically, I like to save drinking for when I'm trying to forget something that is frustrating me. Like how I accidentally sold my soul to a carbuncle wizard. He just like confusedly holds his hand up and spills a little bit of drink and then just goes, "Oh shit."
She pauses. Are you sure you haven't had enough? And Carbuncle
No,
Wizard?
that is the fact I still remember it means I'm still sober enough to realize that it happened. I'm not lying to you. It is a carbuncle wizard of some kind. It is an unfortunate creature that has bumbled its way into my life and taken away my freedom.
I don't think she knows how to respond.
She doesn't know how to respond, and then Alders is like, "Well, congratulations, because I don't know how to handle it." All things considered, it's probably going to be fine. It's better than home life, you know. I don't.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you know or not, but
I don't know your home life now, but I do know what home is, and I know how shitty it gets. So, a toast to leaving home.
he cheers to that too. He just goes, "Fuck home."
Fuck home.
Oh my god.
Is Isul gonna have to carry fucking Alter back
He's
to the clan hall?
I'm going to pass out, and my sister will have to drag me home. And she is very small. Oh no.
All right, come on, let's get you home, big guy. And she very easily picks you up. All right,
Oh,
where are we taking him?
where the fuck is my sister?
Where did you go, Isul?
Where is she? Oh god. I don't like the gremlin laugh.
If Rava is not freaking the fuck out, she probably just found some park or somewhere where she can still see the bar. So that she can clock when Alter leaves.
Yeah, Isul, you see the woman from before holding Alter bridal style and leaving the tavern.
Oh, amazing.
And Isul just kind of stares for a second and processes that. And then looks at the dragons she's been playing with. Okay. I guess that's the end of the play date. Slowly stands up and walks over. And just crosses her arms as she stares.
Where are we depositing him?
Why are you looking at me like that? I am fine. I have not even fallen over. And he gestures to the fact his legs aren't on the ground.
She just holds up a couple of fingers. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't want to count your stupid fingers. Fuck your fingers. That's how many fingers you're holding up.
You are going to hate yourself tomorrow morning.
That is future Alter's problem. And I am now Alter. And he is going to kind of scramble to get to stand upright on his own. Just fucking stumble a little bit, just catch himself on his sword, just kind of use it as like a post to prop himself up on.
Isul just kind of lets him stumble over himself for a second to get the satisfaction, and then walks over and just grabs his belt essentially. She is very small, but she is very fucking strong. And kind of just yanks his arm around her shoulder so he has no option. It looks back over at Kyo. He doesn't owe you anything, does he?
No. It was fun watching him squirm.
Eh,
What
that's
a squirm.
fair enough. Your dragon is very lovely, by the way. And she
He
continues
seems
on.
like yours enough too.
Come on, Sylvester, you'll see them again, I am sure. And
Yeah.
starts kind of dragging Alter along the road.
Okay, so you're not
Alters-
your help to
No.
get him home. Okay,
no,
that's fine.
She mm-mm.
Okay, that's completely fine.
Alter
Oh my God.
like looks to
Have a-
Sveth and then whispers really loudly, "She wants that one instead."
Mhm.
I
What's this
have a
what's this thing's
question.
intelligence? What is Sylvester's current intelligence? Sylvester just growls and takes a swipe at the back of Alter's legs.
Just falls on the ground. I've
What?
fallen, and I can almost get up.
And that is why you don't tease the dragons. I can drag your ass through the streets if you would like.
I would not like that. Please
Get
pick me
and
up.
Let's go.
He like he holds his arms up, just please.
She helps him up and gets back into position.
So,
Okay.
what do they look like?
What do I
What do the twins look like?
Yeah, like right now, right this second.
Okay.
Kind of a mess.
Come here, Bella. Bella, come here.
50% mess.
All right, just like what position? Because like I imagine Silver's is just like walking back. She like turns a corner. She looks down. She sees you two. What does she see?
A very tiny aura woman with a very large aura man, like half leaned over.
Yeah,
Essentially.
he is like almost fireman's carry, but he's like able to stand because he's just so much larger than her vertically. But she has no trouble carrying him, supporting most of his weight. And then you can hear him like hiccuping every so often and loudly saying stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense.
By the way,
Yeah,
that
I would-
Aura, while she was a female Aura, but she was as tall as Alter, which is not abnormal.
Okay.
Yeah, aren't female Aura really short usually?
Yeah,
Yes.
she was a good like 2-3 feet on Isul,
Like Isul
but she was also a
is
female.
Isul is short, but she is like average to tall end of
Yeah,
aura
yeah.
height, female aura height.
yeah, she was as tall as Alter was.
There's some weird shit going on with that lady.
Oh, God
Oh.
fucking damn.
I
Well,
just
anyway.
imagined Alter on the floor putting his hands up like a baby, like, help me up.
Yeah, it's literally that he's like flat on his
Yeah.
back and he just stuck both of his arms straight up and he's like, "Help me."
Okay. So I just imagine that just like Silver's just walking back to where she knows like the guild hall is. She turns a corner and comes like 20 feet away. She just sees Isol just carrying a drunk Alter. She stops for a second and then she turns around and walks back.
Like,
In a
I don't want to deal with that.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm going the other way.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
Alter drunkenly like sticks his tongue out and then starts to try and like click his horn
that's so-
against Isul's.
That's
Oh my
that is
God.
not. That doesn't notice anything.
Where's
That's
okay?
my perception.
Okay.
I don't notice anything either.
Wait,
I'm dealing with drunk
what-
men.
What did Alter do?
He's like tilting his head. He like sticks his tongue out and drunkenly tries to like get his horn to hook onto his sister's so he can fucking jerk her head.
Adorable
Silver's is
though.
from you guys. She doesn't care if you see her, and then she starts walking away. So you guys can just straight up see her turn a corner, stare at you two for 5 seconds, and then turn heel and walk.
It still like just like tilts her head out of the way of Alter, and just gives him like 2 seconds, and as soon as he just like continues doing that, if you do anything like that, I will bite you.
You mean it too. Fine, I won't hook your horns, but I can't promise I won't puke on you.
You do that, and I am dragging your ass through the street.
He takes a big hand and puts it directly on top of her head and ruffles her hair like she did him, and he just goes, "Love you, sissy," and then stumbles just up. To which you just hold on to him, because even if his weight is entirely up off the ground, you're not necessarily going to fall over.
God fucking damn. Yeah, no.
It's
Fuck that
adorable.
shit.
Because Aura show affection for each other by rubbing their horns together. It's official lore.
Aww.
They have exactly the same strength. I just had to go check that. They have exactly the same strength.
Aw.
Record, I did not know the aura thing. I do not play Final Fantasy, but that's a good bit of lore.
It's funny because it was asked at Sandfest because it was an offhand comment, and Yoshi P was all like, "Well, I mean, I'm not really part of the lore department, but like, what about the lore guy? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Well, I guess it's canon now."
Aw.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So you go into this building. It's like a 3-story apartment. You guys are given the second floor. It works kind of like an apartment building, but you got basically a whole floor to yourselves. So you open the door. You get a relatively, it's not perfect living conditions, but it's not shoddy by any means. You notice a sleeping Dia, in the center of the floor, curled up. And you can tell what she's done to the place because she's added a bunch of little tiny gems and streamers all over the place. And she has welcome clanmates hung from one side of the hall to the other. You know how you'd put happy birthday? It's like that,
Aw.
but instead welcome clanmates. And you see a bunch of gaudy little jewels and stuff as you walk in.
As we walk in, pass under the banner, Alter's gonna hold his sword up over his head to try and touch it. Not cut it, just like when you're in fucking elementary school and you gotta touch the top of the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to try and touch it with the tip of his sword.
Okay.
Just and miss it. And he's like, "No, wait, take me back. I can get it."
Mm.
Mm.
Tell me, and why did he do this to himself?
Because he is an idiot. It
See who?
walks him to the bathroom, goes and turns the sink on, fills it up, and then dunks his head.
That'll probably wake Dia up.
Oh, you guys are back! Welcome!
Hello. I hope you've had a good nap.
Oh, yes, it was great. It was great. What do you think? It's kind of tapping on it's going from left to right on each pause. I'm kind of doing that right now, actually. But
Yes, you are doing that right now, actually.
Well, it surely looks decorated.
He's clapping his paws, tails.
Yep.
I don't know, something.
Ears?
Good earrooms. Good earrooms. Look on your beds.
I don't know
Which
room
one is mine? Which room is which?
Oh, I literally didn't choose. I figured the twins would have the biggest room.
Yeah. You have a
Yeah.
tiny little bed on the side, and then Silphris is in the same room with you.
Why is Silver? Why do I have to share a room with you?
Oh, I'll sleep in the living room. It's fine. I don't take
how
up much
big
room.
how big is Carbuncle again? How big
2
is
feet.
Dia?
Yeah,
Okay.
2 feet.
Too small. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. She'll go into
I
her
don't-
room.
I don't need much sleep, anyways.
Oh dear. So what's in the room?
Do you want me to describe it?
Yeah, you get to
Okay.
describe it.
So on the bed, next to where the pillow would be, Kind of like how, pillows have mints on them at hotels. Instead, it's a little dagger it's obviously not like a combat dagger, but it's like a little ornate dagger with a gem kind of for you said your color was black or something, right? Red, black, something?
Something
I don't
like
remember.
that.
Yeah, it has a jewel that's color on it, like on the pommel.
Oh. She'll pick it up. She'll examine it. I was like, she'll like probably like flip it in her hand a little bit, get the weight of it. Thank you.
Did you buy the same thing for everybody else?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
okay, so
they have
everybody-
a gem that's different colors, so. But yeah, but no, but it's not a dagger. It's a weapon specific to their class, to
Okay.
their occupation.
Okay, so they don't get daggers as well. They get like
Yes.
a lance and a
Yes,
and
and
a
sword.
katana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to make this very clear. They are decorative. They are not for combat.
You're gonna have to explain that to a sober altar because he is currently like dunking his head underwater and then coming up for air with his nose.
Uh-huh.
She only dunked him once to try and sober him up just a little bit, and then as soon as he was up again, she just like sits him on the ground and looks around to make sure there's nothing that he can like fuck up in the bathroom too bad, and nods and walks out.
You take his sword.
Yes.
You start to take it. He's like, "No, I need that."
You can crawl if you need to.
He rolls over onto his side.
How much could he have possibly drank?
And so Beth will come in and just like sit and stare at him.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Saveth has like basically a dog bed. There's a dog bed on Isul's
Okay.
bed.
Aw.
So Beth
So, yes.
is just like judgmental cat staring at Alter in the bathroom.
Nice.
Beth. Alter looks at Sveth, just goes, "Go, go, go, go away! Stop looking at me." He's gonna roll over so he doesn't have to look at her, looking at him.
Oh yeah, and you all get a portion of the gold, by the way. I forgot to mention that. There was that on the beds too.
Okay.
Get more gold.
How much each?
I don't.
I'll say
remember.
you spent like 100 on the weapons. So
Okay. So.
well,
there's
if it's
1,000?
decorative, I'll say like 950 because decorative stuff isn't that expensive.
Okay. So, if we split 1,000 among us, split
It's
it that way.
250. Yeah.
250. And how much was it for the decorations and shit?
I'll throw that in with the items.
Okay. So yeah, you guys each get 250. So.
Which of these tabs had my gold? There it is.
Bella, what's wrong? Come here.
Oh.
Come here.
Let me just write this down because that was a chaos roll.
Oh god.
What are you rolling a chaos roll for?
Hi, Val.
So I assume the bathroom door is open, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Silverus is going to tiptoe. And does she hear Alter telling the dragon to
Yes.
shoo?
Yes.
You probably heard it for initially, but after he rolls over, he doesn't say anything. He's like
Okay.
just sitting there with his like on his side.
Never mind. Forget I did anything. Silverus is just going to look at the dagger, pocket it, thank Dia, and she's gonna go to sleep.
I mean, Saveth probably watched Alter for a couple more minutes, and Saveth is cat, essentially. And will essentially go around the entire apartment, like poking around, learning the place. Isul is more or less just like chilling in the room until Alter decides to drag his ass out of the bathroom. But
He's just gonna fall asleep on the floor.
God damn.
I don't know. I don't know if you expected him to get up and walk across the hallway and get into bed, but he is going to fall asleep on the floor with his soaking wet head and part of his like top half of his whatever gi he is wearing be a little soaked too.
It may take a little bit, but after everyone kind of passes out and whatnot, Dia will drag like a blanket over to Alter and like cover his
I was
legs.
about to say, Asul would have waited for like 30 minutes and then realized he wasn't coming, and then probably would have just like gone in and tossed a blanket over the top of him. Like she wants him to be okay, but is also like he deserves this night of discomfort. So I shall not put him in the bed.
You probably caught Dia like here dragging a huge oversized blanket that he literally cannot carry. Like slowly into the bathroom with his mouth because he doesn't have hands.
Doesn't have hands.
I think that's a
Jesus
little bit too big for you.
Sorry, I thought you were asleep.
No, I was waiting for him to make it out of the bathroom, but apparently he's given up on life for today.
Snoring.
It seems like he can't hold his liquor.
It seems like that.
Mind giving me a hand here?
Asul will pick up the blanket and just go in there and toss it over him.
You're a good sibling, you know that?
Just pain to groan. She'll also drop a towel on top of his head.
Is he like on the floor? Because the way the token is, I imagine he's just like laying in the tub.
He's
he-
on the floor.
Okay.
There's water
Like
in the
half
tub.
I thought he was like half in the tub.
Yeah.
Like arm in the tub, leaning over it.
He had initially he would have sat there with his back against the tub and then put his hand in and then like wiped his face with some water to kind of try to wake himself up. Try to stand, realize his head weighs 400 pounds, and then just sit back down immediately and then be like, I'll get up in a bit. And then he lied down on his side after his sister took away his sword. And then the cat stared at him, so he rolled over. And so when he's on his side, rolled over, his eyes closed, and then he just conked out.
Nice.
And by the time you go in there with a blanket, he rolled onto his back and he is just snoring.
Well, have a good night. Gonna go over here. Gonna be on this chair over here.
You have your own bed.
No,
You have a
no,
bed.
No, it's fine. I'm staying up, making sure everyone's okay.
Although
Guild
I
leader's
honestly
duty.
I like that better than just like random bed is like giant armchair that just becomes carbuncle armchair.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, because
He gave her bed to the dragon, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, but Dia's guild leader. He has to be responsible and make sure guild members are fine, and then he can go to sleep. First to rise, last to sleep. And I don't think he sleeps all that much. I don't fucking know. He's fucking Aether.
Okay. Bum 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 bum.
Is that the Pokemon theme
Yes.
or the
Yes,
The Pokemon, the fucking what's it called?
healing?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 It's a new day, new morning.
Yeah, good
We're
to
gonna
have
start
that.
with Alter. Yeah. We're gonna start with Alter.
Alter is
What do
going
you
to wake
remember
up.
from last night?
He remembers meeting some woman and he thinks she had silver hair. And then he went into a bar, walked home a little bit, but then I guess his sister was there. And then he does not remember getting to this house. He has no idea where he is, but he does remember being in the bathtub, or not in the bathtub, but in the bathroom of this house and getting a little wet. And then the fucking Sveth staring at him indignantly. And then he just looks, he like wakes up, head pounding, looks to the door, looks up at the ceiling, just goes, I have no idea where I am.
Where's my sword? Yeah, no sword. No.
No. Doesn't remember where the sword went. He has a blanket on, so he's probably like, well, I guess I'm safe, but I want my sword.
Okay. Everybody else can wake up.
He is making eggs with Mage Hand.
Silverus is up, probably sitting at the table right here, already dressed, and is probably just I don't know, what does she even have? Honestly, okay. Silverus has gone to this big table and she has set up a chessboard.
Oh.
Mm.
That's what she's doing as everyone comes out.
Alter will awkwardly walk out of the bathroom. Like, he has the blanket draped over his shoulders, kind of cloaked, cocooned. You know, the thing where you're sick and you just grab the edges of the blanket and then just wrap them around yourself to try and make the sick go away. He's just doing that, but he's like a gigantic, like 6'7" dragon man, and he has this oversized blanket wrapped around himself. I imagine there's like a little cute, like, flower sunshine pattern on it to go against his sour face because everything hurts. And he will very slowly walk all the way, very, very meticulous with his foot placement so that he does not fall. And he will just look at the table in the distance, and he'll be like, I have no idea where I am. And just keep walking. Why am I at your house?
Are you speaking to Silverus?
Yes, he's just like awkwardly, not yelling, but talking kind of loudly.
Hmm. Rise and shine. And this isn't my house. This is the guild clan. I don't care. This is a clan house that we were assigned to yesterday.
He's going to sit in a chair and then sink into the blanket and try to be subsumed into the plush. Much to imagine how Z looks right now.
Mm.
So you weren't the only one thinking that.
Fuck all of you.
See, I was just thinking that's just what Legacy looks like on any day.
That's her clothing. Some of her clothing, I should say.
Cocoons as well.
This is true.
Sometimes.
She does cocoon.
Yeah.
So you smell eggs and bacon.
Sue was probably up fairly early. She is polishing like Sylvester's scales and like tending to her own armor and shit, and then because brother is drunk, probably making sure his sword is actually up to par as well.
Yeah.
And I imagine she has the door cracked just enough that she could see him and his like death march down the hallway.
He has bags on. He has like dark circles under his eyes that are as like almost the same color as his scales.
And she just like watches and waits just long enough for him to like go by, and then pokes her head out and continues to watch. And after he's settled down for a moment, she finally steps out with Sabath behind her and walks over, stands at the chair beside him, stares for a second. Regretting your decisions?
You see like part of the blanket where you imagine a hand would be positioned as he like pinches it together, puff up a little bit. And there's like a pause, and he just says, I'm flipping you off, you can't see it.
This is why we don't go drinking with strange women. She just kind of like leans his katana against his chair and sits down.
Mm-hmm.
And Saveth will
So-
come over and stare at Silverus.
It has a question.
Oh,
Is this wall right here have like an opening in it to like a server opening kind of thing?
Oh, like
Okay.
a bar
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. Okay. So
please?
Dia jumps up and hits a bell with his tail. You know, like a ding, order up.
Oh, it's too loud. Alter just like pulls his face further into the blanket.
Breakfast. It'll make you feel
Quiet.
much better. You must pay for your choices last night.
Why do I have to pay?
Issa will stand up and walk over. And as she heads over, she'll just lean over to Alter very quietly. You know what would be the best for you right now? A greasy, dripping wet hamburger.
He, like, suspiciously eyes her from beneath his little covers. What are you playing at?
Imagining everything that'll make you sick because you know, you're not going to like the eggs either.
Silverus will take a sip of her drink, and she'll do a little hum. And Alter, right beside him, he just hears a recreation of the fucking bell sound from right behind him. She's gonna minor illusion the ding again.
He's gonna pull the other. Alter's gonna pull the other chair out from beside him and then lay down.
Oh, did I do that? Oops.
Issa watches and then shakes her head and grabs like plates for everybody and just like brings them back and drops them in front of everybody. And she makes sure that there's actually like juice or some shit for Alter that should help, possibly, before she sits down.
Mm. Silver's probably moved her chess set a little to the side. She's been like playing the chess with herself. So at the table before everyone sat down. So she's probably just scooted to the side and she says, "Thank you," when you give her the plate.
Isul nods and kind of looks at the game. Is that a common practice of yours?
Well, I try to practice every now and then. So I suppose yes. Do you play?
From time to time.
Well, would you like to have a game?
And Issa will kind of glance around and see that Dia is fucking buzzing around doing whatever the fuck Dia's doing. And
He's cooking.
Alter's down for the count. And she just kind of like gives a small sigh. Well, certainly past the morning, wouldn't it? She just kind of motions for Silverus to reset the board.
Right. So Silver's will reset the board, take out her dragon chess set that she is proficient in.
Oh shit!
Let me double
How do we-
check.
How do we play?
I think we get a
Um,
proficiency for something like that. Z as the
Or
as the
you
children.
both could actually play a game of chess.
I don't. Okay, I know how the pieces move. I'm not good at chess. I imagine Silver's is really good.
Okay,
But
have
I'm
you
not.
roll me an intelligence check, and if you have proficiency, you can add your proficiency to it.
Piper.
What?
Val's being cute.
I know.
Because I think I bought the set that I have. And what did I buy?
What are you boying?
What are you
I
buying?
think I technically have proficiency in cards.
What do you smell?
So you said Intelligence plus proficiency if have it?
Yep.
Okie doke. 19.
Ooh.
Fuck.
You never know. We've been critting a lot this session.
I don't have any bonuses, so I can just roll a save. It should be the same thing.
Oh,
Very close.
Very close. Silver
She
swing.
has been practicing more, so she does eventually defeat you.
Over breakfast. Nothing like someone buzzing around the kitchen, someone laying across 2 chairs dead to the world, and 2 people playing chess over eggs.
Well, the
The very
dragon cat
normal,
stairs.
dysfunctional family.
oh yeah. Soreth gets bacon too. Bacon and eggs. He's part of the party too, or she, he or she, it, they,
She.
What?
she.
She.
She is also part of the party.
Yeah. After her victory, Silverus looks a little smug, but she packs the set away. But she will nod over to Sabeth and be like, "So how did you acquire a baby dragon?"
That's part of the backstory I have in my head, but I've not gotten Piper approval for.
Oh.
Don't ask for approval. Ask for forgiveness.
Like, violate anything major, you can have it as whatever. If it does you.
So Isul kind of looks at Saveth and feeling that all of the attention is suddenly on her, Saveth like pops up from where she's eating and looks around, just hops into Isul's lap. So she's now like over the top of the table, essentially. And Isul smiles. I was needing to acquire some things and found a group that could afford to lose a couple of things, and when I went in, they had a dragon egg. And I didn't think they deserved it. So I took it. And, well, didn't take but a few weeks, and all of a sudden I had a baby dragon.
Well, if you took it, then it's rightfully yours, and you've hatched it. So
So you just said you stole that, right?
congratulations.
Yeah, rightfully hers.
It's rightfully
Okay.
hers.
Acquired.
She acquired
Acquired.
it.
You just see like a very, very, like blindly grabbing black scaled hand poke out from the bundle of covers and just grab at the table until he feels bread, grabs a piece of bread, and then pulls it back over the edge of the table and into the blanket.
Isul, without like even looking his direction, just like slides the plate towards the hand. And Saveth, now that Silverus's attention is on her, gets up onto the table and walks directly over to Silverus and just squeaks.
Silverus will lean forward, stare at Saveth very curiously, and just kind of like hold out like a pointed like a finger towards Saveth, and just very slowly just touch nose.
I'm gonna boop.
Yes. Silverus will boop it. Will boop her. Does Saveth react in any way? Oh my
Saveth
god.
lets it happen,
Mm-hmm.
and then you feel like a slow growing heat the longer your finger is against her nose.
It was just like a second. Just a tap.
And you see just like the faint white glow in her mouth. She squeaks again. And then goes over and essentially jumps on where Alter's lap should be and just settles down on top of massive pile of person and blankets.
Huh.
It is about 10 a.m. when you guys get on the door.
What?
Hello, it's me. Can I come in?
Hi.
Wait, you cut out
What?
before that, so we don't know what the context is.
Yeah, you get a knock on your door. Hello, it's me from the guild hall. May I come in?
Patrons. Open door.
You open the door, and the Lol of Hell from before comes in. And how is everybody enjoying their accommodations?
They're delightful.
That's good to hear. She looks up at the welcome clanmates. And she just kind of shrugs. That's certainly festive, if nothing else.
Why do I feel like you're here for some other reason other than to judge the decoration?
She walks past you, over to the game that Silvers was playing, and she kind of just moves one of the pieces, and it's actually somewhat good move too. And she goes over here and hops on a chair. Well, after noticing that we have a long absence of advisors, and since the rest of the administration decided that since I'm the one that officially made you a clan, I should take responsibility, I'll be your advisor for the time period.
There's just this moment of mischief and like this very tiny like shit-eating grin on Azul's face as Lalaniko says that, because she knows. And she just like looks back in front of her and focuses on Sameth again.
You didn't spend all of your money, did you? Like I advised?
You hear from beneath the blankets.
That's a no.
Is he quite alright? Okay.
That is also a no.
Okay. What do you want?
Bubby.
Attention.
I've tuned her attention. She has water. She has food. What do you want?
Affection.
What do you want? Come here. I'll give you affection again. Greedy.
Don't fuck with me or I will love you.
Come here. Okay. Well, when you're ready, I'll take you to the tavern, and I'll show you how to properly accept a quest from the board.
Lovely. So are we all ready to go now, or does
Cecil
anyone?
stands up, comes to the bottom of where Alter is, and just yanks the blanket off of him.
You just see Alter curled up, like he has to awkwardly scrunch himself so that he fits on both chairs horizontally. You can see like part of his midsection is just not supported by the chairs, just free floating over between the chairs, and he just like angrily stares into the middle distance under the table.
Another ding happens as the blankets get pulled off of him.
I'm fine, fucking gods above. Let me fucking just scrambles up.
Good morning.
Lala Neko will go over to you, Alter, and she'll use Lesser Restoration on you.
Oh. Will that cure the sickness, or will it cure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just
You ain't hungover.
oh, thank you. Oh, I was not expecting something nice to happen to me this morning, but there it was.
Well, I'm officially looking after you now, so.
Cough, cough. Breakfast in front of you. Cough, cough.
He looks at the breakfast and then just starts. Now it looks appetizing, so he'll start eating eggs.
I imagine Dia was staring at you after that comment, as if to say, "Oh, really? See how it is." He makes sure you eat every last bite.
He stops and just looks up at Dia and just goes, just swallows slowly and just continues to eat, but seems very nervous now.
He just watches you eat.
What?
Hmm?
Did Dia say something?
Oh, I said he just watches you eat.
Ugh.
For that matter, did everyone enjoy their breakfast?
Alter has like
The way
bread
that is
and
asked
egg.
makes me concerned.
I'll be honest. It literally he didn't do anything to the food.
Yeah. Silverus will nod and just say, "Thank you."
Did you guys eat it all though? Like I'm asking this out of character.
Alter's eating quite a bit at this point.
Silverus probably has like a little bit of some eggs and a little bit left.
Isul
And Isul?
probably ate like half and then like scraped the rest of her food over onto Saveth's plate.
And did Saveth eat all?
Saveth will eat anything you give Saveth.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it. We have a garbage disposal. That's what matters.
of dragon appropriate food, but yes.
But yeah, okay, sorry. No, that's good. That's good.
I don't imagine Isul eats a whole hell of a lot.
I imagine Silverus eats enough, but enough for like she would order like a full serving, but like she doesn't eat enough every time, so there's just like a tiny bit left. Not enough. It's that annoying amount where it's not worth it to get a doggy bag, but you're still wasting a little like more than just crumbs.
Okay.
So like that.
Alter,
Give it to Saveth.
What did Alter do?
no, it's like Alter eats a lot. So he just like will reach over and just take fistfuls of bread, like 2 in each hand, and grab whatever plates are still nearby with food and just be like, all right, well, cool, nobody wants this, and he just assumes it's all right and will eat it.
So correction,
Okay.
we have 2 garbage disposals.
Okay.
Silverus looks offended. You just took her plate. I imagine she just finished eating and she just put her fork down, and that's when you take her plate.
Yeah. You look
Yeah.
offended, and Alter looks up and just goes, were you eating that?
Yes, but I'm finished. But you should have at least asked first.
He just eats and ignores the back half of your statement, like, yes, and he's like, cool.
What kind of manners were you raised with?
Run.
It's less manners and more habits at this point, I'm afraid.
Are you still hungry? Dia says as he hops closer to you. Alter.
If there's still food on the table, which I imagine he would eat like the leftovers and then some eggs, bacon, and bread, and he'd be pretty satisfied and be like, oh, well.
Why do I just
think I'm-
imagine Alter and Saveth
Oh.
like fighting over the last bit of food at some point?
I was gonna say if you had said give it to Saveth out loud, Alter would be like, no, give it to me. Why would you give it to me?
I imagine just like Silverus is the last one eating. Alter and Saveth are just watching her, ready to lunge for her plate.
There's more in the
Eventually.
kitchen. I don't mind making more. I just don't like being wasteful.
It's the principle of it. He should not get people food. This is just not right.
It's a growing dragon.
Yes, and he should get growing dragon food, not breakfast for just a whole.
Right, I will feed her. You then, if that's what you think she needs.
No, that's not what I said. You are cherry picking the things out of my mouth.
Very well then. Let's be off now, shall we?
What? Where are we going?
To the tavern.
You-
Oh.
What?
It
You don't
has
want to
food
drink
there.
again?
Don't worry.
No, I don't want any food or drink. Alter suddenly looks like he is back in hangover mode.
For the first time since you've met them, you actually hear Isil just like snicker. Like, very quiet,
Oh.
very quick, behind a hand, and she's gets up and starts moving.
Yep. Silvers has packed up her chest set, and she's following.
Dia is in his armor.
Nice.
Alter grabs his sword. He'll lag behind a little bit, so everyone else is leaving. He's going to like look around and just be like, and then until he can see the room that has like some familiar stuff in it. And then he'll dive into this room and then change into something that isn't gross.
Did he find his gift?
He would run around and then see the sword and be like, ooh, but not think it was not his.
Okay.
But
It'd
he's
be
definitely
hilarious.
interested in it.
It'd be hilarious if you tried using it in combat, though.
He's a bit suspicious of everything in this house that is not explicitly his.
Fair.
Or
Fair.
food.
So,
Okay.
I will say, Dia, that that Silvrus, you did see her clutch the dagger that you gave her. It's sparkly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Decorated?
it's decorated.
It's decorated. Yeah. You just see a sparkle of glint of just like, sparkly. So Dia would pick up that Silvrus really likes the dagger. She's not gonna say it though.
Aw.
Well, Dia, seeing it on you, it like glows also. That's a sign of happiness. It's just shimmering a bit.
Oh, we're back here.
Ah, such fond memories. It was almost like it was yesterday.
I hate this place for so many different reasons now.
Yeah. He comes in. Welcome. Oh, you're all still together.
What does that mean? Did you assume we would die?
No, I didn't assume you would die. I assumed you would run at the first possible chance. Lala Neko says, they've actually joined a clan together. He looks down at her, incredulously. What, you're saying they're actually going to be
Giant
taking
Lalafell.
jobs now? Giant Lalafell. Lalafell, if you will. They've joined a clan now, so they'll be taking requests from you. He looks to Dia, then looks to Lala.
Vibrating armor, suit of armor.
Yeah. Are you telling the truth? She nods. Wait, really? She nods again. Oh, well, great. Welcome to the tavern. Most of the taverns here handle most of the official business, so you need food, you need a drink, you need a job, you stop on by. I'll be their advisor for the time. Now then, gather around over here. As you kind of would imagine, if you wished to obtain information on a quest, there will be a bulletin board. But the bulletin board only gives you the base amount of information. In order to fully accept the quest and gain the details, the tavern takes a finder's fee. They're sort of the brokers and handlers, so it's their cut, if you would. Can you show them a couple of quests that would be fitting for them? Be fitting for a bunch of newcomers? Ah, certainly. Wait, where is? Oh, there it is. So he pulls you over to a list of quick quests. Wait a second. Hold on the phone. Hold up. Oh no! My I put it all in a document, and it's not here. It's like the quest information's not here. Oh,
Ew.
I guess I didn't hit save. Oh no. Okay.
I wasn't
Okay.
sure if that was the bartender or Piper.
No, that's me. That's Piper speaking.
Okay.
I spent like Saturday creating a quest list for you guys, and I guess I didn't hit save because it's just a blank note now.
Oh, no.
Google Docs.
It's not in Google Docs.
Should be. Do it in Google Docs next time.
Yeah.
Autosave.
Okay.
Autosave
Well,
saved my ass so many times.
well, give me like 5 minutes. You guys roleplay while I reset it up.
Cool. Or
I
5
would
minute
say-
break if somebody needs it.
Yeah, 5 minute break. But I also was thinking about it. Alter would see the sword and probably think, "I wonder whose that is. Wait a minute, I'm just going to take it because I don't care." So he would grab it and then cinch it to his waist, kind of like an ornamental way. And he doesn't actually have a scabbard for his normal sword. He just keeps the blade exposed. And he will tuck that next to it as well.
Which Dia, seeing that on your person, would again glow very happily. Very happily.
Does she acknowledge it? Because if she looks at it like, "Oh, you have the thing," he's gonna be like, "No, I don't. I don't know whose that is."
No, he won't acknowledge it. Just seeing it is enough.
Tia is too pure.
He is. He is innocent snowflake.
Made everyone cry.
Mala! Chill. We're right here. It's okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
But
man.
Dia is he's chaotic, but in a pure way.
Oh no.
We shall
Chaotic.
correct.
Nice.
He's chaotic because he's so
Oblivious.
caring. Oblivious, yes, but caring as well. Bella, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm gonna have to go find some older Saveth pictures. Yeah, get potentially two growth spurts, maybe.
Beth is very cute.
Saveth is
The-
fucking adorable. I love it.
You need a copy of Stibble's Codex of Creatures or whatever. It's like a homebrew thing that details explicitly pet stuff. And it's got an entire menagerie of additional cute pets that you can have. And there's like mechanics for training them and teaching them things.
The babies.
Yep.
The babies.
Joe, do you like your NPC?
I am seeing the thread. I am also nervous now.
Nervous? Why?
I'm very, very excited because I'm gonna get fucking. I know that this woman is gonna be an absolute heel, and suck all of the energy out of him and turn him into a Nero edgy boy because he likes to be the fun, charismatic person, and then she just overpowers the room.
Okay.
I'm very excited. It's gonna be hype.
Just be happy that Isul did not hear all of the toasting that happened to like fuck the sister, like It sucks to
Oh,
be.
it's fine.
Okay. Well, I had more quests for you guys, but here's the 3 that you can take right now. For
Herbs thesis hunt. Well, obviously one of the last two.
Also, just to clarify, hello. Sorry.
Hello.
Piper. So
hello.
to clarify stuffs from my brain.
Okay.
So the bulletin board will have basic information, but we need to talk to the barkeep.
Yeah, you have to talk to the barkeep with the quest, and you have to pay basically a finder's fee to get like the full details.
So we have to pay that first gold thing?
Yeah.
And then get the second gold?
Yeah.
I guess that prevents us from like jumping straight to the incredibly difficult but well-paying jobs.
Yeah, and it's also to prevent duplicates, or you keep track of who's accepted what, because you technically can apply for the same job, but it's good to keep track of who's paid for what, just for official reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, my bad.
Herb.
I didn't realize that's how that was gonna work. Okay.
Yeah. You'll also get
Okay.
clan medals, which you will save up and eventually spend into clan auctions.
Mhm.
Okay. So actually having a guild fee will help technically that we can kind of pull together, I guess, if you guys are willing.
Yeah, sure.
And don't forget to buy items and stuff like that from the
Yeah.
item store.
How much are potions?
Item shop. Show the players.
Ooh.
Okay.
Health potions are double the price. Oh god.
They're double the price, but keep in mind that gold is much more readily available.
Yeah. Okay.
Like she gave you 1,000 just for signing up, so keep that in mind.
Mhm. So would it be better to just everyone has like 100 gold and we just keep most of it like in like I don't know, account for our clan?
Yeah, we have to set aside some for jobs, otherwise we just fucking
Yeah, we don't
go
get money.
bankrupt.
Also,
Yeah.
this time we get the dividing up from that first one is 250 apiece plus whatever you already had. So and if we just look at the herb picking one, that's 75 gold apiece. Essentially. So I mean we can go ahead and dump 100 gold each into a clan kind of thing. And then they'll give us a little bit of money left over still.
You could all just also pool your cash as needed.
We should, rather than divide it up, we should have a group, just a group pool.
Yeah, sure.
And
I'm
just
down for a group pool.
basically use as needed kind of thing.
Yeah, and we can keep track of if somebody's like, "Hey, can I have 800 for this thing?"
So
And if we have the money, we can set it aside. But like,
do we want to have a sheet that we can like mess with and keep track
yeah,
of, like a
yeah.
receipt kind of thing?
I mean, if you want, because she's not going to have anything, you can use Saveth's inventory for it.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, sure.
Saveth doesn't
What do you
have
want?
inventory.
Saveth is the treasurer.
We could just like take like what gold
Give
as
the
we
gold
need it.
hoard to the dragon.
Yep, that's exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Account for you.
Piper says
Yeah.
once he can talk, he'll account for us.
Hell yeah.
So take the 250 back off from before and just put everything into a group account.
If we want to do the herb picking one, like I'm more than willing just to put all the gold that I have left over for
Well,
the
we
first
just
mission.
just pull it up now.
Okay.
Just start it now before we do
Okay.
anything.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So Silver's has 13
just-
gold.
just double checking, how much did DS spend initially then?
Yeah, I said like 50 gold.
50? Okay. So
Alright.
we have 950 then.
I've got 25 gold that I started with from character creation.
I have 13 gold. I started with 15, and then I bought drinks.
I don't have any gold.
Are you
'Cause I
guys
didn't
dumping
have
that
any.
into the pot as well, or
I was gonna ask if that's the plan. Just dump it into the pot, right?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
I'll
sorry.
dump mine into the pot because I don't. I'd rather connect put more in there. So add another 25.
I had another
think-
13.
I think it's fine. Like if out of character, like if or in character, someone goes to get a drink or whatever, like just pull from that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like
we,
it
it's
just be
like,
like, oh yeah, it's pocket change. You know, whatever.
And
Yeah,
did you have
yeah.
additional on top of the 950 or whatever, Iris?
I did not have any gold to start, so
Okay.
I didn't add that.
That's 1,015 altogether.
all right, everyone's pulled their pockets. It's like a bank account that we all have cards for.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous.
Yeah.
That's true, but not literal cards. It's just like we pull into our pocket, you know? I
Magic.
feel like, yeah, I feel like we're just pulling it together for our, like, the players' sake of keeping track. Right?
I actually like to think of like normally you're right. Normally I think of it as just the players have a communal fund for the sake of bookkeeping.
Mhm.
And it's just kind of flavored as everyone has exactly as much as they need at any given time. But I also like the idea of giving Saveth a tiny little backpack.
Gets specifically a bag of holding specifically for gold. That's just strapped
Coin.
to her back.
Coin purse of holding.
Ah,
Bag of golding, if you will.
I didn't think of it, and I'm sad.
Then you must bribe Saveth if you want more than a certain amount.
Don't worry, she's always gonna have leftover food from her meals. She just gotta fucking gotta get it to Saveth without alter swiping it.
Okay, so what are we wanting to do?
Alter is all in. Do the most expensive one. Why would we not do anything else? We'll just jump straight into it, right? Do we really want to go and waste time picking plants?
Mm-mm.
But the last fight we did was suboptimal.
To be fair, they did cheat.
I don't think that's a whoa, cat. Okay.
Well,
You good?
Saveth just fucking knocks over a bucket.
Be right back.
Okay.
I see bandits and I want to kill.
I
Why?
also want to kill.
We just saw what happened when we last took a fight.
Well, what would you rather do? Would you rather go pick fucking flowers for what? What is that? 300 gold as opposed to 1,500?
It's the easier job. Plus, we just went all out yesterday.
Well, yes, but that was yesterday.
What do
Weren't
you
you
want
just
to do?
defeated with? Oh, sorry.
No, go on, keep it up, keep it going.
Silver just looks at Alter. Just, weren't you defeated with a bell sound earlier? You hear another ding right behind your head.
It just flinches, just like, oh, certainly you must understand that I had a raging hangover, and the fact that my head did not explode is actually quite a feat.
So you got so hungover you were defeated by a simple sound, and you want to go and pick a fight? After what
I'm not
happened
hungover
yesterday?
anymore.
Okay, sure. Let's go pick a fight with people who we don't know the strength level, and we don't know what other stupid rules we'll have to follow. Sure. So let's just go straight to the hardest one and not just pick an easy job to get started with.
Oh,
Perfect idea.
I'm sorry that I don't want to waste my day picking weeds for some pharmacist.
Why don't we take the middle option? Compromise? Compromise?
I can't
Kinda
believe
holding-
I am going to say this, but I agree, Carbuncle.
Fine, I can compromise. I'm mature enough to.
Alter like narrows his eyes at you, and then he looks over at his sister and he's like, "How could you do this to me?" And then we'll be like, "Fine, fine, we'll do the middle job.
Fine.
Fine." It's not like I'm offended by it or afraid.
Silvers fucking rolls her eyes, looks at the cook, looks at Dia. Let's just accept this job already. Just get moving. Not just sit here talking with a. As much as I would love to
Radio.
continue this riveting conversation, we should get to work.
So, minus 600 gold to get the information, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Bella.
Okay.
Bless you.
And I'm gonna tend to Doggo real quick.
Give me 2 seconds.
I didn't expect Alter and Silvers to butt heads so much.
Doing the bickering for me. So Isil does not have to do the bickering, she just watches.
Just petty.
I know my brother is a man child. You're
Yes.
proving the point for me.
It's not exactly hard to. Mm. Oh no, where'd the quest go? Quest board. Hmm. Hello? Is anyone there?
I
Hi. It just went quiet all of a sudden.
think everybody else went on break, and I am looking for growth spurt Saveth.
I thought we already had a break. What?
Well,
I'm so
something
confused.
happened with pets for Piper and Iris.
Gotcha. Okay. For a second, I thought I just got like, I don't know. I thought that was like just my mind just being like, wait, did the break just start? I was just real confused for a second. But yeah, that makes sense. Oof. Mm. Damn. We're probably not going to move out of our uh, assigned apartment for a long time. Oh boy.
I'm back.
Hello. Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Just me realizing that we had to pay finder's fee before we can do quest. So I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna be in a little apartment with sharing rooms for a while.
Yeah.
Like, oh fucking boy. At least you guys are siblings, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad.
Yeah. It's a good thing Dia is a carbuncle and they're small.
Just wait until Saveth hits the growth spurt.
Oh yep, nope.
She's small right now. Then she gets medium soon.
Oh god.
And then it'll be large, hopefully by the time we can have an actual Giltal.
Fingers crossed. Holy shit. What kind of decorative weapon did Isul get?
Had to be a pole arm of some sort.
That's
Nice.
fucking radical polearm.
Hell yeah.
As far as you're concerned, the only weapons you have seen Isul have. Let me just double check this. Because she has just a bundle of pole arms strapped to her back. And then you would see the hand axe on her hip. That's all you see. She has others, but that's all that's visible.
Nice. Yeah, no. You guys can clearly see Silvers has a rapier on one hip and then 2 daggers on the other. And looks like she's got a decorative one that she has put with the other ones. So yeah.
Level 3 is the medium, and 13 is the large.
Goddamn.
Also, Saveth has very, very good vision. Has blind sight
Nice.
and dark vision.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Silvers doesn't even have dark vision because Elizins don't get dark vision for some reason.
Blind sight of 10 feet and dark vision of 60 feet.
Nice. Saveth's keeping watch.
Saveth is best baby.
Best baby. Best dragon cat. The picture just looks so cute.
I felt like Z was saying yeah, she's gonna do this cute thing, and she's gonna stare right at Amy's character. It's like, your move, Amy. What are you gonna do? You gonna look at this cute thing in the eye and not tell it that you love it and it's cute?
I mean, Silver just kind of just slowly touched its nose and withdrew.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not Z targeting Silverus. It's targeting
Okay.
Amy.
Me not fawning over cute dragon.
How would you not? It's such a cute baby.
It is. I will fawn on it. Silver's is curious about it, but that's it.
Curse you for staying in character.
His baby.
Yeah. You say curse me for staying in character. I struggle with this character so much.
You do?
Yeah.
I can't tell. What
What do you mean you can't tell?
do you struggle with?
Not being nice immediately?
Oh, okay. That's what you mean by struggle. I was like, it's easy to be in character for it's not easy. I was about to say it seems effortless that you're able to be this character. Like, you're not straining yourself to oh man, this is really hard. I can't believe I have to make this judgment call. Like, you're doing this fine. It's good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's just like, well, it's like, huh. It's a character that's not nice and friendly. It's a struggle.
The bus. It is a struggle bus.
Struggle. Oh, what did?
Okay. So you'll
Oh.
pay for the information. What?
No, don't keep going. Don't worry, ignore me.
Okay. The tavern keeper accepts the money, and he pulls out a sheet of paper to you. It'll come with the exact place where he got robbed by bandits. He'll say he doesn't know why they would go after a geologist thesis, because that's really weird, and it's not like it has major value, even if it did come from a dead guy. But he did get robbed, so expect armed resistance wherever you go in your attempt to get it back. And, if you can't bring back the thesis back, at least figure out and bring back somebody who had it in their possession for questioning.
Oh. Right. Piece of
And-
cake. Certainly, right?
Certainly. But if we don't bring back a person for questioning, would we still get paid for the job?
No. The quest would be considered a failure if you can at least do that.
All right, but bringing back a person would be the same reward as bringing back the thesis itself?
Provided that the information would lead to the thesis, so you can't just grab a guy, say this is the one who did it. You would want details or information, basically. And if the information's good, you'll get paid.
All right, simple enough.
And does he give us a I apologize. I heard half of what you said. So are we getting a name to go ask people first? Gather clues, or are we
Do we have a location?
Specific
Yeah,
group
he'll
of
tell you the
bandits?
exact. Yeah, he'll tell you the exact place that he got robbed. He doesn't know who did it. They didn't come with a thieves guild insignia, so it was just some random robber. And that's basically it. He even he says in the thing, he doesn't expect you to get it back. He would love to have it back, but at least give information from whoever took it as to where it went.
Was it robbed while he was traveling, or was it robbed at his house?
He was traveling. He was in the middle of crossing the border to one of the other countries.
Looks like we're going and checking out a crime scene.
Delightful.
Perfect.
Investigating a crime scene with a character with 8 int.
Yep.
Yep, and with a character who are literal criminals.
With Dia.
Which should give us some bonuses because we know how the criminal element works.
Right, because if they stole something, Silverus is a thief. Maybe she can. Right? Think of some stuff. I don't know.
And I imagine both Alter and Isul have done some thievery in their past as well.
Mm-hmm. We don't know that yet.
We've heard tell.
Oh boy. So, does it matter what country they were going into and from?
No, because clans have basically free reign.
Okay.
So
They can travel as well.
So question, were you saying that Alter has 8 intelligence?
Yes.
So you're as smart as Dia. Keep that in mind.
Oh, good.
Silverus is the smartest one with a +1 to 12, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Isul has just a flat 0 because fucking Dragoon is mad thing, and I have to have all of my like physical stats high. I can't put anything into any of my intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. It has to.
Big pretty.
All the other three have to have shit that is directly tied to my abilities.
Nice. Yep.
Joy.
All right. Didn't have Thieves Guild insignia. Okay.
And I'm just
Right,
double
well.
checking really fast, Piper. So the Dragon Nation is across a sea, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is not on this map. Not pictured.
Cool.
Would you like to do any more shopping from like the item store before you head out?
How much money do we have left? Sorry, go ahead.
4 something, 415. We probably need to buy at least one potion.
Yeah. Silver is to use her only potion on Altar because yeah.
I do have on my list 2 common potions that I did not know that I had before.
Okay.
So he has 2. Does anybody? I still feel like we probably need to buy one more for a different person to carry.
Yeah.
Not Dia, because I feel like it needs to be our potion to go shove in Dia's mouth, because Dia has some sort of healing ability.
Silvers could probably hold it. His fast hands.
All right.
Double checking if I took any healing spells.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should
Healing
probably.
Spirit?
Oh yeah, I do have the healing spirit, but I don't have like a low level healing spell. So.
Healing word.
Oh, clarifying now. I
Uh-huh.
use the knight to summon. Use my rest so I can have my summon.
Okay.
In the center of my armor.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
just
we'll
clarifying.
spend 100 gold so Silverus can have a potion to use.
Right. Fast hands, that's for in case Dia goes down.
Oh, one thing. Do you guys have short rest stuff or no?
Yes. Well, actually, wait. I don't think I do.
I sort of do.
Yeah, I don't have any. Well, no, I have I have an aberrant dragon mark spell that is jump. On a short rest, I can jump.
Okay.
All right. Well, every short rest, Silvers can give you all an inspiring speech to get to gain.
Why did you?
10 HP.
Oh yeah, I was like, why did you take that again? I was like, oh wait, that's your
I
racial.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your racial bonus.
Inspiring speech. Do better.
Honestly,
It
I've
doesn't
been
have to be
thinking
an
about what
encouraging speech. It just has to inspire.
inspire. I imagine that her inspiring leader speech is literally just telling everyone that they can do better than this. It's like it's not too mean, but it's not nice.
Do it. Just do it.
You have a job to do. You're going to do it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I think I have one short rest spell.
Okay.
Remember which one is which. Not particularly useful.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be mostly me needing the short rest then. Okay.
You say that, but I mean, we will use hit die to heal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're still marshals, man.
I'll be honest. I took a spell for called Catnap.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 3
that
creatures
do?
essentially can get a short rest in 10 minutes, as long
Oh,
as they
shit.
fully complete it.
Yeah, I feel
Well, the
like...
10 minutes is how.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was about to say, I feel like if we're going to be tweaking some of the homebrew stuff,
Mhm.
Piper, we might need
Hello.
to, for the martial classes, talk about maybe having some version of like Second Wind.
Okay.
Add it in.
We'll do that over the week. I'm completely okay with this.
Okay.
I know. Is Blood of the Dragon a skill on there?
I don't
See?
know because I
Okay.
only have listed what I currently have on my character sheet.
If
Yeah.
not, I'll homebrew like blood for blood because I know that's a skill dragons get for you. Okay.
Because I don't know, is there any type of, do you know if there's any type of like sin stuff that heals you?
No, there's
Uh,
none that I get. I'm aware of.
In Final Fantasy 14, they have this ability called Hagakure, which lets them spend sin to get their Kenki gauge back, which is like their side skill. I could probably like convert that to HP easily enough.
Yeah, because I
So
just
rather-
think that, but at least for, I don't know, I'm not super familiar with how Thief works, but since I have a feeling that the twins are going to be frontliners, a second wind type ability would not be amiss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into
And-
that.
Also, keep in mind, Dia is actually technically built to be a tank, so it's just
Weird.
gonna
Like,
take.
the funniest shit.
It's gonna take a little bit. Like as my charisma goes up, I get more uses of the carbuncle skills, which are like taunts and whatnot. So it's not uber useful right now, but Dia and whichever carbuncle I end up summoning, which is probably always going to be the emerald or topaz carbuncle,
Stew.
Which
so
is the tanky one.
tanks.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, if we do catnap in 10 minutes, that'd be cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll say before we like start on our quest,
Oh.
I guess before we do anything, Silver's gonna have to do this inspiring leader thing.
How long
Okay.
does that last?
10 minutes.
Wait, do we only get the benefit for 10 minutes, or it
No,
takes you to
no,
10
it,
minutes?
it
No, no, no,
takes
no.
10 minutes.
So you can spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions, up to 6 friendly creatures which you include yourself. Each creature can gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier. A creature can't gain temp HP again from this feat again until it finished a short or long rest.
So
And
what's
temp
that
HP
total?
lasts.
Until it's used or until something else takes it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So everyone would just get like what 5 plus 2, so 7 temp HP just from her talking to you guys.
Seven.
7 temp HP.
Does Sylveth get temporary HP too?
Yes,
enough?
Sebastian
Yeah.
temporary HP.
Yes, he does.
Yay!
And how
I
much?
didn't understand what she was saying, but she was inspired.
How
So-
much temp HP?
7.
7.
They won't.
Sylveth
Worry.
has double digits HP.
Fuck yeah. And how does Thief work? Thief can just climb fast.
I fully admit that every time I've played a rogue, it's been like one of the fucking like magic-y type rogues, not
Mhm.
any of the base class rogues. So I don't know how like standard core rogues work.
Yeah. I mean, I get second story work. Climbing costs no extra movement. So she can just climb 30 feet straight up. Or
Nice.
dash. Holy shit, she can. She's fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as
Join-
fuck, climbs 90 feet up a tree.
Join the club. It's just like fucking the three marshals are just speedy as fuck, and then we just leave clunky carbuncle armor behind.
Yeah. No, fucking speed. You want to know speed? Never mind. We should probably get back to the game.
I am speed.
Honestly, I'm about to say
Okay.
I'm fading. I'm
You are.
It's
So
almost 11,
We'll
yeah.
continue this tomorrow. That's fine.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Or yeah, tomorrow. First thing in the morning.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm game to play again tomorrow. That's 2 days in a row. That's their session 3.
I wouldn't mind doing it, actually.
I wouldn't mind either.